applaud them. Simply walk through the door.
Right.
That was it.
Let's get going.
Oh, on my nose! Holy crap!
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, you know, get a little excited?
Not really.
Not really. No, not really. Okay, can you just leave it? Okay, not really.
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
Bloody hell. Well, at the same time, this is more or less that I saw this sort of game. So yeah, Clover told him only a few minutes before that her brother was probably dead. He was likely to follow him.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
Found it! We all found it! Left operating room, hallway to them around several corners and past several doors, but they were all locked.
There too, huh? Every door in this
Out of
place
my
is locked up
nose!
tight.
Itchy.
How about that one?
Final door was hidden in the corner of the hall.
May as well give it a try.
As he made a push it open, a voice stopped. The voice came from behind him and belonged to neither Seven nor Clover.
Jumpy!
Huh?
No shit, if it actually says Jumpy, I don't believe it's Seven or Clover. Seven started to say Jumpy. Yes! That is nice. It's pretty darn nice. How much is the clock though? Oh, okay, we've only done this an hour, okay. There were 3 people coming towards Jumpy and his companions.
June? And Santa. And Lotus too.
Yay! He pulled up short in front of Junpei, breathing hard. Oh, goddamn! I remember something.
What the hell is this?
Sorry, people, but I'm just going to turn off my radio. I had a shower before. Just forgot it was on. That's why I'm almost up. What's right? Just gonna think of why is it so damn hot in here? Like, all right. I totally forgot that. I lost another pen. I lose pen here like it was a bloody civil war. Not the best thing to joke about, but okay. Yay. Hey. No, seriously, I have pens almost everywhere in this room. I do like to sketch, and I believe I have a pen underneath my chair, so I can't move it. There we go.
What are you doing here?
Escaping, like you. What else would we do here?
But we didn't...
If we could finish.
Hey guys! Could you come take a look at this?
She was standing near the end of a small hallway that branched off to the right. The rest of them ran over to her, curious what she
Look
found.
on the wall here.
There was something on the wall in the hallway. It was a map! It was a treasure map over the treasure island or whatever it was
It
called.
says C. So it's the map for this floor then?
Yeah, apparently.
Door 7. And...
And door 7, so that was our door. Yeah,
door
and door 8.
Yep. They both eventually end up at this hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nonary game works.
I see.
Ooh, I see. I see.
Wait a sec.
Yeah, you don't think I haven't planned that out? Everyone needs to have something to do. Except that, white guy. Sorry about him. Yeah, that probably was the best thing to do, but yeah.
I don't know why, I just had to.
Hey, could this lead to...
The one close with surprise, with excitement gone. Gay way awareness.
You've got to be kidding me.
One by one, the others saw what they see.
We may as well go. Yeah.
They sound so disappointed. Like,
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
map of the interiors in the ship's interior. Ooh. And open the door! Semicircle. Why not a full circle? Just around nothing and have the door behind some people.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
Slowly all know the silence. With a deep breath, Santa threw open the door. And in we go! To adventure and beyond! They were not looking around each other when they knew where they
I
were.
knew it.
They were on the map had said it would
We're
be.
back.
We're home! Whoa.
In the hospital room.
Oh, okay. Ace, we're
I
home!
see. I believe I understand what you're saying.
Oh, you're awake now.
The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked door.
It looked like anyone might after only just waking up, but seems that his brain was working as well as ever. He managed to grasp, summarize, and understand each team's
At any
report.
rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, we have many closed doors behind us, which we could not open, but we actually do have managed to find some of the keys.
Well,
so
we saw
yeah.
each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough.
Yep.
Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place.
I want to know the
found the key
story
ring.
about the 9th man, actually.
The key?
The boom man.
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room, right, Junpei?
Yeah.
Yeah, we found
The
it.
solar system keys. We found a couple more in the laboratory and the kitchen. Here, the Earth key and the Saturn key card.
With that, she pressed them into Junpei's hand. The metal key and the Earth symbol on it, and the key and card of the Saturn symbol on it.
I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Well, for first of all, I have no clue on your clothing where you actually would be able to keep those. So yeah, thank you. I'm uncertain actually what she's wearing underneath her waist. Like you need to have some sort of pants, or at least, but it more or less doesn't look like anything with pockets.
Nah,
Like
we
7
haven't
are a
used
big
that we haven't
pocket.
used yet.
Yeah.
Ah,
The Jupiter key that we found in the operating room.
okay.
The Earth key that Lotus just gave me.
Uh-huh.
And the Saturn key card that Lotus said was in the kitchen.
Yeah. Tuck the new keys into his pocket.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway.
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central...
Yeah, so
Then
we're
next
back
to the stairs.
again.
Wait!
They were the first words anyone had ever heard of Clover for quite some time. Very suggest they weren't going to be a very
What
helpful
about
words.
door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to... There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
There were tears in her eyes, but she glared at 7 as hard as she could just to save. She looked very much like a frightened puppy. Ah, she's like a puppy! Yeah, puppy! It wasn't a man alive who could have her resist those eyes. 7 looked everywhere in the room except at Clover. Mutt and Cough apologized under his breath.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Clover nodded once. Next person to speak was Ace.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh?
Jumpy calculation quickly in his head. 4, 1, 7, 12, 12, 3. It looked like 7 was doing them too. At least he gave up.
Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you.
Alright, let's get moving.
And so it was decided that Clover A7 could discover later on door 3.
Okay, we're heading out.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Yep. She more or less tried to convince us before, but I think even Santa did. Pull the lever, Kronk!
Okay, we're.
Move it! 6, 7, 8, 9. And take off.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving?
Where are we going?
Lucy seems rather
Well, it would be a
confused.
waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
So we're going to look around.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes.
Yep.
If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
That is true, actually. They went through the third door to find Snake, but we can also find Snake by going through other doors. I needed to lower this a bit just to be able to straighten out myself a bit. Not straighten out, but more or less being able to have the
And
comfort
here's
a
the
bit.
Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Let's see what we can do. Is anyone here, by the way? Nope. Not really. Just checking. Just checking so I don't need to say hello to anybody. Because I can do that. I can say hello to you because I can see if you're there. Okay, you followed the door unlocked. Junpei sucked in a breath, held it open, and opened the door as fast as he could. As fast as he could! As he only could! Oh yeah, just fast and fast and fast. Inside was exactly what he expected to see from the ship's interior. Speaking of, let's go on to see here. So yeah, we have. Oh wait, there probably was only 2 doors here.
Great, back to the beginning.
Oh,
You sure this is a good idea?
What do you mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we? I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
Of course there's a reason. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky.
Huh?
This.
Junpei pulled out 2 things of his pocket.
The Saturn key card. And the Earth key? I'm lost.
Thunder cocked his head to one side like an inquisitive bird and looked at him. After several long moments, my nose still itched, during which it became apparently that Santa had no idea what the car meant. June took a pit up.
Don't you remember, Sam? On C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs. And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it. So the 2 keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck.
Yes, that's right.
June smiled, pleased with herself.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into 2 teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you 2 can search Saturn, all right?
Why can we search the
Sounds good.
Earth?
Then
I
you
never
guys
searched
should-
the Earth, actually. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why?
We have no idea what's on the other side of it, so don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
Then decided the 2 teams split up. Jumpy and June headed
There's
to the
a card
elevator.
reader next to the left elevator.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card.
Boop, boop. A light of
Great. It looks like it's...
All right. Now, how do I call the elevator?
I know I skipped some of these because we have already seen this, actually. There's a single button, right lever.
Oh, it only has the upside down triangle on.
I guess there's no up button. Well, we may as well try pushing this one.
The door slid shut and here. Oh, wow. Okay. Car.
It opened. Look, Jumpy.
Oh no, shit, it's an elevator. And actually it's on, so why wouldn't it?
Sweet! It opened! Let's get...
He grinned at June and stepped towards the door. As he was about to foot in, he felt a hand on his arm.
What?
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
Was it something they commented here? I don't really remember. I was frightened, so... Being locked up alone with a boy. Ooh. He was afraid because the unwin pointed downwards. That means, of course, that the elevator couldn't go any higher than the floor they were on. Thought about it, June realized he hadn't seen elevators on A or B decks near the central staircase. Which meant that the elevator could only convert them to the lower decks.
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D deck, is completely underwater. An elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is... Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside.
Jumpy jerked his head towards the interior of the elevator.
It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
Looking around the elevator, slightly
Well,
embarrassed.
let's test it.
Tested.
Yeah, watch this.
Yeah, my father is home now.
Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only two, E and C. All right, I'll push E.
He pushed the E button and jumped out of the elevator. The door slid shut, and he heard a grinding of the motor of the elevator car move down.
I think I can hear it opening on E deck.
Okay, that's done. Now I'll just press the...
A few minutes later, the elevator returned.
Yep, not a single drop of water to be seen. See?
He couldn't resist puffing out his chest a little bit. You, however, still looked confused.
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is...
Well, here's what I think. The elevator shaft and E deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured. Here, let me show you.
He pulled out his notebook and pen and sketched out a rough illustration.
I see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk? The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Okay. Nice to know. So, are we going down there?
I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay. Come on, just do it, alright?
He gave June's shoulder a reassuring squeeze and hopped onto the elevator. Hop! Just hop! He pushed the E button to the door began to close. Press the button, Krunk! June looked worried, her eyes darting back and forth as if she was trying to make a decision. When suddenly...
I'm coming with you!
Huh?
At the last possible moment, June dashed forwards, turning sideways in time to slip through the gap between the closing doors.
Wait!
Jumpy jammed his finger against the open button, but it was too late.
Oh, crap. It closed.
The door had shut, and he and June were in the elevator and was headed down to E deck. He was also surprised by June that he didn't even have the time to think about what awaited him on E
I
deck.
can't just let you go alone, you know.
Ah, jeez.
The elevator stopped and the door slid open. They tentatively stepped out and looked around.
Look.
No fishing going about in their fishy business or jellyfish floating lazily through the water. It was, however, a blowfish. Or at least something looked very much like one. June's cheeks were puffed out and her mouth was a tiny, intense frown.
Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here.
June looked around nervously, then exhaled.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
What's gonna happen if the ceiling breaks?
We're effed.
We'd probably die.
Oh no. Don't be so casual about something like that.
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
Now then.
Go and check. Jumpy glanced around the room and found himself in. The first thing he noticed was a set of thick iron bars that ran through the length of the room, separating the left elevator from the
Iron
right.
bars. Well, we can't go over there.
Right.
Then maybe...
In the corner of the room that was housed in the elevator, Jumpy found an opening. He walked up and stuck his head around the corner.
It looks like there's a long straight hallway down this way.
Something's written on the door at the end.
No shit, I can see it
Let's
says
check.
6. You don't have to go forward. I can see from here it says 6. Before long, they found themselves in front of the door. On it was a number written in bright red paint.
I
6.
knew it!
This is a numbered door.
And indeed, there was a red bolted to the wall right next to the door.
But we can't do anything with only the two of us.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
Junpei and June turn and head back to Seedeck.
Wait, what's this?
On the way back, Junpei noticed a map on the wall.
Is this the map for Edek? I should take it with me.
Take it! Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it!
Huh, so you guys found door 1.
He met back up with Santa Lot, who had explained what he found. Apparently, there was another numbered door on A deck, just like on the E deck, beyond the door that the Earth key opened. According to Santa Lotus, there was one door.
So now we've located
One on the
two
door.
new doors. The 6 door and the 1 door.
You know, it is interesting that Edek wasn't flooded.
This is what quite for a moment lost in
Well,
thought.
we don't really know if all of Edek is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
Then that means Zero planned all this out. Even the sinking. That would have meant some
Of course!
serious remodeling
It's
for
like
ship's interior.
Snake said. Something stopped you from sinking because the water wasn't going up. It was
It's
planned,
mind-blowing when you
yes.
Think about it.
Yeah. I wonder how long it took. I
You
can't even
think,
imagine how
boy,
much
I actually planned everything that happened here. What did you expect from me?
I don't know if you can hear that. I hear myself mostly,
That's
so
for sure.
yeah.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
That thought made them go quiet for a moment. And everyone, June bit her lip, Lotus sighed softly to herself, and Santa cracked a stiff neck and stared into the distance at nothing. And I stood there like a moron.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to...
He looked up at Junpei with a large, bleeding
Yeah,
eye.
you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh? You guys leaving me behind?
8, 6, 5, 19, 19, 10, 10 is
Just
1.
kidding. All right, let's go.
Those words were all impudent to me. Back to the hospital room they went. The moment they stepped inside, a tremendous voice echoed across the room.
Hey! Where the hell did you guys go?
It was 7. Ace was right behind him and Clover was behind Ace. Although she seems to be hanging back.
What's wrong?
It looked like as though there were something strange about it. 7 had the look of a man who had seen a ghost. Ace was just as pale and Clover looked as though she was only moments from passing out entirely. For a long moment they simply stood there, looking at one another. Junpei looked around nervously waiting for someone else to speak. No one did. He looked at 7.
What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that?
7 was trying very hard to act, but something had shaken him hard. His shoulders were trembling and his voice was strained.
Snake is...
7 couldn't finish. He just looked away, his face twisted by Junpei wasn't sure what. Instead, Ace spoke. He took a deep breath and closed his eyes and spoke.
Snake is dead. He died, just as the 9th man did.
Oh boy! Stomach burst! Like alien just... Was that all the air suddenly been sucked out of the room. Junpei felt his heart quicken and he realized he was having trouble breathing. He couldn't feel cold sweat beating on his forehead and neck. June and Santa Lotus looked at the way he left. All 3 were frozen in places, their face white.
That's not true, is it?
We should make sure.
Yeah, right. We should.
Oh, right. Oh, I think I have a
Wait.
more.
Not...
What? Why not?
He stopped short and turned to look at 7. He pointed at the door with no number.
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
The shower room. Left side. I put a broom in there too. Keep the door open.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go.
Let's go, let's move it. Once in the hallway, it was easily to spot the metal door on the
This
left
wasn't
wall.
open when we passed here before.
Now, just as Seven has said, there was a broom stuck between the door and the frame, keeping it
Well.
open.
Let's keep going.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Lotus wrinkled her nose and covered her mouth in disgust. Even Santa pinched his nose to gut.
Ugh, yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna...
It's just as bad as he said, perhaps worse. A hideous smell filled the air thick. Okay, so technically I can more or less jump this because we have seen this already. If you haven't
Where
seen
is he?
this,
Where's
you
Snake?
need to start from the beginning of this Let's Play.
There.
Or stream, or whatever I can call it. The blood is still...
June, you should stay here.
But
Please, just do me a favor. Oh. I'm going in.
I'm going in! It feels like it's gonna turn from to get there. I'm just going to paraphrase some stuff. Eventually we reach the divide. And luckily you technically did not see anything. You felt his heart collapse in his chest as an empty cigarette. And time froze. Luckily you can only see the blood, like Jesus. That would look like something from Alien with his chest burster.
Said,
Like, oh
just
god.
like the ninth man, the detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Why are they the disgusting medical problems? He's dead. Even if you manage to fix his arm, he's dead. Jeez.
Oh, the face. It's whole.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is.
How was his head a simple collapse? I was still covered in blood.
But the clothes are...
Ralph Filmer and familiar to
Mistake about it.
his voice was naturally deep and strained, and John Bay heard it catch his throat. Now we're back. We've been sitting here for about 6 hours. We only have about some sort of hour left. Was Lord. He sat on the edge of the bed, head drooping listlessly on her chest. Her eyes were blank and stared across the room at nothing. Her breathing was slow and mechanical. Aside from the rise and fall of her chest, she didn't move.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was.
Seven lowered his voice like the folklore. Yeah, so I
It's
know, we
pretty
know this.
straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in. That.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah, that means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Yep.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake...
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibi. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned.
So
looking
the
for
one
those
that
parts.
had the
Yeah,
part
that means
actually was the
anybody
killer.
could be a killer.
wait a minute. What? How can you say that? So you're implying that one of us is.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of...
Why don't you calm down a bit, son? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious?
What?
Exactly. This game was set. Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner. And though 0 is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
True.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared
For
by
a strong
Zero's
bond of
manipulation.
friendship. Just waiting for a little my Little Pony come in there somewhere.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself.
Technically, if we say there is actually a person with a Zero bracelet, it could work because Zero is Zero, which means plus nothing.
If there's
so
anyone we should doubt,
he could open
it
any
should be
door
Zero.
together with whoever can actually open doors. Like the door 3, Snake is that, which means 1. Which means ace if we have a Zero bracelet as well.
He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question.
Well, really
If
consider
Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Zero's still on the ship with them. Of course. Of course it was. That was
I
obvious.
don't.
There was somewhere on the ship, but there's no idea where. Gunpei mumbled to himself.
Where could Zero be hiding?
Perhaps amongst you. But at the same time, we have seen an ending where everyone is dead. And there is someone, so he's probably hiding somewhere. It was close. He looked at the floor and spoke. Her voice was...
I think Zero is one of us.
I thought I could hear a heartbeat in the background of the music there. Every human body in the room froze and the sound was muffled breath. But who? Who was it? I would say now that's crazy. Most because I've already said, well, that's possible. But at the same time, I've seen everybody dead. And someone clubbered Jumpy in the back of the head.
Isn't this ship going to sink in a few? If Zero was here with us, he'd be putting. Why the hell would he do something like that? There's no motive.
I've looked up at Junpei and her face.
You don't believe me.
Oh crap. It's not that I want to believe you, it's just I just want to say anything else. Eyes were so pitiful. The moment Junpei met them, he felt his heart tighten. He didn't know what he said was wrong, but perhaps the way he said it had been too insensitive. Clover had just lost a brother. This would have been bad enough, but he's also seen the blast wreck of his body. Junpei barely knew him. The sight had been enough to make him sick. Clover had felt, he could begin to imagine. In the mental state she must have been in, what was understandable that she would look at those around her with suspicion. Felt everyone was against her. Perhaps he thought he could apologize. Before the apology
Clover,
begin,
Clover, I understand what you're feeling. You don't feel that you can trust him.
Ace had beaten Junpei to the punch. As he spoke to Clover, his face was calm and
But you have to understand, the more we distrust one another, the further... Zero was the one who did those horrible things to your brother. Do you want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible...
the whole time her eyes were on Junpei. You could feel Clover's eyes boring into him. Oh jeez. They were the color of a deep winter lake. Junpei saw no suspicion in them, only sadness. And then a horrible silence. The clock strikes 12 and Cinderella is back to her normal self.
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7. I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust...
Yeah, come on.
We must go. We have very little time left.
Let's move it.
Our next
Yeah, like I said, I'm
destination-
just clicking through some of these because we have
Or maybe you and
already
June should check it out
seen
first,
this
and then-
part.
All right, let's go, June.
Right. Here it is.
The walls there will lead to the kitchen between 2 elevators.
The Mercury card reader.
All
We're
right,
using
find
the
it.
card 7 gave us.
Yeah,
I found it when we were checking out the shower.
I think 7 said so. Anyway, let's see.
Beep, beep. The
I guess
Lotus
the elevator.
Jumpy,
Mark.
I know it's...
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh. First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
Yep. So let's check it. Let's check it all together. We didn't even find the ninth door in the submarine one. It was just a big
Oh, there it
door
is.
with the
Knew it.
submarine.
It's not wet at all.
Let's go.
Yes,
Let's check it out.
nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the seat and bottom button can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah. Well, let's try.
Let's go, people. Move it. Hit the button. Hit the button and see where we go. Okay. The doors closed. Began to move downwards.
So this is the bottom deck.
We stepped off and saw the hallway to the right, and there's somewhere between 20 and 12 feet from it. The hallway in front of them were a dead end, but not regard a regular dead
Hey,
end.
over
Number
there.
two. It is number
This
2!
is a numbered door.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yes, we have found all the doors
This is
except
the
the 9th
eighth
one.
one we found. There were 2 numbered doors on beat. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room. Doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. There
Yep.
was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
Yep. You have 3 doors to choose before. 4, 5, 3, 7, 8, 6, 1. Now door 2.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Door number 9. Despite himself, Junpei felt excited. There was something about an excitement that frightened him as well.
Finally!
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay.
Let's go, people! Journey forward!
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
The piece of paper lay on the ground, Junpei's leg. Put on the paper, okay, I'm just going to check here. So I can't choose. I don't know.
Just
I can't
double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting here.
We need to make the whole thing fair. Blah de blah. This is a complex. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
Decided it wasn't fair and simply asked everyone once were able to force others to go through certain doors.
Yeah, quiet in the
Peanut gallery. Roasted peanuts. Yes. It wasn't the plan he wanted anymore catching wind of. However, so he did the best to act calm, began to read
All
the
right,
papers.
let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain?
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going.
Because it's Ace. He opened the
Next
second
is
one.
Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Then we continue with third, fourth, piece of
Clover
paper.
wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But...
Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm
Why?
wearing clothes.
You say that, but barely. Like, this is like more or less do not watch challenge I've seen on YouTube lately. And you are just in there, seriously.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
I don't know why, but I do really love when they communicate her. It's not because I do like that they comment
Oh, not
her.
good.
It's just I do more or less understand what's waiting for them on the other side of their grave.
Let go! Let go of me! I'm killing him!
With some difficulty, Ace managed to restrain her.
Junpei, read the rest.
Right.
Read the rest before we all get killed by her. Junpei tore his eyes away. Well, look down on the 6th piece of paper. He opened it.
June wants door 6.
Yes, I don't really have a reason. I just felt like it.
All the paper saves. Junpei has read. He did some calculation in his head.
So this was everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1.
And I'm gonna go
7
through door
Lotus
1
requested
because
door
mostly, not because of Clover. I would more or less say yes, I would want to go around with Clover here. But I wanted to know exactly why Ace wanted to choose 1, because it sounded like it was more just because he is Ace.
Santa and June. Then the door I should choose is...
What is my... Is my 5? I believe I'm 5. So if I'm 5, the door 1 is Ace and Clover. So 1 and 4 is 5. 5 is 10. Oh, I can actually go with them without any change. So I'm going to go
Okay, the last I want to go through.
door 1.
My choice is door 1.
Santa was unconvinced.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure, here.
Junpei shrugged and handed it to him. Santa examined it furiously. Other people heard it as well. As he did, Junpei quickly slipped the piece of paper he'd been hiding in his pocket. Although he's never known it now, Santa had been justified his suspicion. Junpei had switched papers.
I had 3 pieces of paper ready.
For door 1, 2, and
And I
6.
put the one with door 6 on it into the pot.
With a small mark on it so I would know which
I just
one it
needed
was.
to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out. Well, what does it say?
Father urged a smirk.
You got lucky.
Santa snored and tossed the paper aside, frustrated.
Very well. We've decided who will go through door 1. It will be Clover, Junpei, and myself.
1 plus 4, 5, 10,
Our
10.
only
Yeah, I
problem
already did
is the
that.
2 remaining teams.
June and I want door 6.
Lotus and I want door 2.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only... Aw.
Fine. 7, we'll go through door 6.
3, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 3.
Sure thing. I didn't really want to go through door 2 anyway. Besides, if we've got a younger girl with us, it'll lower the average age. Right, June?
Why, 7? Are you actually challenged Death herself?
Well, I am...
June was a loss of words. Lotus was not.
Pig. You just wait and see.
Her eyes were the eyes of a woman prepared to kill. Shiver ran down Junpei's spine. Oh no shit.
Calling me old. This is why men are such a pain in the ass.
Are we following her?
They're about as subtle as a brick.
What is this? Why are we capable of actually are we all walking and I can hear her saying that? Where is door 1? Ah, it's upstairs. Right, we might actually be able to. For door 6 is right down the alleyway.
And they're at it again.
Yeah, okay, we all heard that. Oh boy, after they were separated in the staircase, Lotus was still muttily angry to herself.
I'll see you later, June.
Jumpy.
Circumstances dictated that Junpei and June would part ways again, but this time it didn't sting quite as
Don't
much.
make that face. It'll be like what 7 said.
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9.
Well, except for the yellow submarine ending,
That's
where
how the
everyone was
game works.
slaughtered to death. Jeez. Seven's words took a weight off Junpei's shoulders and felt much better. Yes, we will see
It'll
each
be
other
fine.
again.
I'll see you soon.
All right. See you later.
Lingering uneasily remained, but they went their separate direction without much trouble. Ooh, much trouble. Junpei Ace and Clover headed
Here's
towards
Ace.
Ace.
It was.
That should be it, yes.
Here we go.
It opened and walked through. Bam bam bam!
It's just as Santa and Lotus said.
At the end of the hallway was a door with a large 1
Numbered
upon
door.
it. To the left of it was bolted
There's
the
the
wall
red.
red.
I'll go.
Ace went first and waved his wrist over the scanner panel.
Now the two of you, if you would.
Junpei was next. Finally, Clover lifted her arm. She leaned towards the scanner panel. The third asterisk clicked light, shining brightly. His
Now.
followed the lever. He took a deep breath and turned Junpei to Clover.
Are you ready? Shall I pull it?
Yeah, anytime.
Anytime now, Ace! And Clover, either I'm going to grab your arm and run
Very well,
with
then.
you if you do not do
3,
anything.
2, 1.
Pull the lever, Kronk! I don't know, I can't stop doing that joke. I am stuck with
It's
it.
open.
And I can't seriously stop doing that each time they do this pulling of the lever.
Where is it?
Frantically, Junpei scanned the room. If I stopped and devised, it would determine whether they lived or
There it
died.
is. Over there.
Is the dead. As one, they ran to it. They put their hands over it and they were fighting.
It stopped.
Yes, it did.
Junpei could feel his heart pounding against the inside of his ribs. Ace and Clover were breathing hard and fast.
I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
True.
Now then.
Where are we? We looked around more slowly. We are in a
There's another
captain
door.
habit-
Let's
cabin?
try opening it.
Have I been in here? No, I think I've been in some other game that looks like this because I don't believe I've been here. I think. I'm uncertain.
So, this is the
I
wheelhouse?
don't think so. He closed the door again and turned to Ace and Clover. He fixed each turn with a lingering stare. This
Ace,
spoke.
you investigate the wheelhouse next door.
Very well.
Clover, you're in charge of this room. Say something.
Okay, I will.
All right then, let's get started.
Chart room. Ooh, what do we have here? We can open this. Ooh, we have a map. We have a stack of nautical charts. Ooh. Nothing left in the drawer. Can I open another one? Nope, it's just that one. Okay. Let's check this thing then. Can I open this? The left drawer. Nothing. Let's check the right drawer. Nothing. Let's take the middle one. It has a pocket watch. I don't know why, but I do love a nice pocket watch. I have never had one, but I do like them somehow. I've always said I hadn't expected to start with Junpei from his examination of the pocket watch.
Pocket watch. Might I?
He spun around and found Ace standing in the doorway. Junpei shrugged and handed him the pocket.
Hey, man. What are you doing over in this room?
Oh, I just thought I'd come check up on the two of you. Is there a problem?
No, I'm just wondering what exactly you think we're up to. Well, not a problem, but...
Well, not a problem, but...
Junpei looked desperately around the room anywhere, but at Ace, trying to find a convincing reason to dismiss him. Ace opened his mouth and then took another look at Junpei and shut it again. A small smirk appeared in his face.
Oh, I see. Of course.
Why do not get any... we already had 7 this time, having some sort of dirty thought and thinking here.
I
Not you two.
apologize for the intrusion. Well,
Yeah,
best of luck.
apparently I started as well. Good, then we have 2 people here. with perverted minds. Ace gave Jumper a knowing pat on the shoulder and left. Oh god.
Ow.
For no reason could Junpei's head began to hurt.
What the hell? My head.
This is not this game. If it is as the others, it's not just the morphogenic field which talking through each other and talking with telepathic. It's another part, but it might be this part might happen. A sharp pain in his head. How much time passed? He wasn't sure, but he did notice when Ace strode through the door. His smile was more of a smirk and had the air of a man who knew more than his opponent.
Yes. There was something I wanted to check, if you don't mind.
Yeah? What's that?
Pardon me.
With no warning, Ace slipped his hand into the pocket of Junpei's
Hey,
vest.
what the hell are you doing? Whoa, what are you putting your hand in my pocket for? Stop!
Well, it was at least a vest. That little text there, if it was his pants pocket, would be not great. Reach for Ace's arm. It was already too late. The older man's hand was a piece of paper Junpei had balled up and hid in his
Just
pocket.
as I thought. You switched them, didn't you, when we voted? Well, I can't say that I care. I managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite your mischief.
Then, why did you...
Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it.
I think it would to think more ill of you if it had been his pants pocket, especially with your hand just rumbling around in there. I don't know what you would be able to grab. Perhaps a swan or whatever. He smiled, gave Junpei a friendly pat on the shoulder, and then turned on his heel and left. And here comes the pain in the head again. It was a small defeat, but it was a defeat. Junpei had lost the upper hand, and he knew it. He could feel his stomach begin to tense. Okay, let's continue then. It was a wooden box. Okay, it's letters. Hey, Clover. You don't write letters? Nothing. Shelves are lined with books. Let's see what the blue. There's something written on it. Ship's log. Ooh, it's a ship's log, huh? Materials have been added. Ooh, we have the ship log. Ooh, yes. Okay, good. I'm gonna have that. I believe that would be with that. That's the door. Before we continue anything in here, let's go in here and check some stuff. There's so many drawers, but nothing inside of them. Okay, thank you for actually telling me that. Is it the same here? The hell. Well, steering wheel might be an appropriate term. I'm just gonna put it over here, have it not in my face. The compass appears to be broken, however. You see the glass cover has been smashed to pieces. A broken compass. But something's keeping it in place. Stop. Maybe the use of steering. I know, still. There's another room on the other side of the window. Hello. Ooh, hello. Lock. Lock in weird shape. Maybe. Imagine pocket watch is intended to go in there. Or it might be used for something first. Like time. Ooh, oh shit. Now, my camera pocket watch is in. Doesn't appear to be working. Let's stop at 5 minutes, 39 seconds past the clock. Turning a knob does nothing. It's pretty broken. Appears to could move the hands over. You can only move the hands manually. The knob doesn't work. Okay. This door. Oh, no, that's that door. Whoa! Up. Okay. I did not know that. There's a door there. Hello. There's a door there. Or is that the door that goes here? Let's check the map. Yeah, that's the door. Okay, thank you for giving me that permission to understand that. And the destination, it points us to it. Really hope it's not cool. Okay, so I suppose we can call it Cal. Steering wheel might be more accurate, however. Front plate cover the wing. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to pick the red one. Ah! Ah! Wait. Move. Okay, I want to move it, you know. Engine order telegraph. We use this in ships to adjust the speed of the ship. I know. Well, it's not device doesn't connect directly to the engine. In short, it's a transmitter. So technically, it's more or less like a person down there in the engine room gets full, half, slow, and reverse and stuff like that. No handle. Right, there is. Should have been removed. Deliberately. Human hand. I often use the joke. Really kind of suck at making jokes. That's rather cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That more or less was a punch in the stomach somewhere. Map. It's got the Atlantic Ocean in the middle. What do you think these reds are? They look like pins. What do you think they are for? Who knows? What do you mean, who knows? Come on, be serious. Yeah, I'm serious. You should. That is not a car. That's a lamp. Red pins. Lamp. I don't know what do you mean. I sure don't have any like hints, clues, or something. Oh, yeah. Let's see if it match up. You mean this? Ching goes my. Up again. Number of pins, several locations, red pins, one not part of picture might have not the mass pins or something that's well what you know. Okay, we got some location kind of straight lines, each of them are next to the proper speed. What? Tutorial table. It shows directions of southwest, southwest, northwest, east, north, straight. There is a word next to each point on the map. Full, half, full. Like full, half, slow, full, half, dead, stop. That's what it says. Okay, I think I know what that means. Now is the issue. What do we more have? A ship's log. We have soon a new journey across the sea after leaving port. We headed south and west. Turned southwest to steer around the continent and proceed northwest. We made port and changed our heading to east for a time. And are now heading due north. Soon we'll dock in the United Kingdom, the homeland of this vessel. Okay, that doesn't really give me any sort of shit I need. If not, I need to do... No, wait a second, I can't do that. I still don't have a... Like, even if I use this... Oh, I can't use that. So, even if... I know! I can't see the plates! A steering wheel! Let's see. Looks like the steering wheel moves. So, something cool as well. What's that? Well, you move the wheel, come to also moves. What do you mean? Ship, it's moving. Tricked you, didn't I? The wheel and the command must be connected to one another somehow. I think that's important. Well, let's try it again. Not just yet, because one thing I understand here is we have this, but we also need full, half, stop, full, slow, half, dead, stop, and whatever it is. We have this. So we are going. So after leaving port, we headed south and west. South and west. We turn. Oh wait, south and then west, because it says south and west, and then we turned southwest, and then southwest to steer around the continent, and then proceed northwest. We made port and changed our heading to east for a time, and now we're heading due north. North. Soon we will dock in the United Kingdom. Ooh, yes! Smashingly! Alright, let's do this. Okay, I know. So if I do that, we will move that way. We will move that the same way. So if first we need to move south. Oh, there goes. Stop. First south. Then west. Then southwest. And then northwest. And then east. And then north. Yes! The handle came off. Hey, it's so low. Are you sure? Well, handle! I know where that goes. Yeah, I know. No, sometimes you just click too much, so it happens. We're going to put it up there. So, sure, that fits. It fits! Okay, so... I know. So now this is this. So this is the one we actually went. We went south, west, southwest. Well, this is actually the chart. So we don't need that. We just need full, off, slow, full, off, dead, and stop. There, just so I can read. I'm just doing it quite fast, so I cannot really read what I write. So first we need to do a full, off, slow, full, off, dead, stop. That's weird. That's the right speed. I messed up. No, I don't think so. Look. What's happened on the back of the... Oh, wait, what? Let's check it out. Wait, what? Oh, hello. There's something on the wall. Kind of like a arrival board. There are a whole bunch of words left on display. What is this? Their names of ports across the world. Imagine showing ship's routes. You know, just like the ones you see in the air. The departing, XX carrier, XX flight, XX at XX0. Like that. Oh, I get it. It's like those are names of all the ports along the ship's row. Looks like only one of those had time on it though. The time on the last line. 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. So 10 seconds past 3. Perhaps that's arrival time. So let's do this then. Item. Ooh, okay. I'm just trying to find if I can use the sort of stick key. Broken point. Well, I can only move the hands naturally. It doesn't work. Oh, okay. I can't do that either. So it need to be done here then. There's some sort of square device on the door. I know. Oh. I know what I'm supposed to put a pocket watch in here, but can I do this then? I think I'll score by something like that. Because names of the ports will stop along the road. Last time was 10 seconds 3 o'clock. It must be the estimated arrival port. Perhaps. Oh, what's this doing? Excuse me. Hey, just took my pocket watch. Hey! What are you doing? Just trust me. It should be fine now. Thanks for giving me the pocket watch back, but you don't need to look so smug about it. Let's see what's he... Oh, he moved the hands. 10 seconds past 3 o'clock. You changed it to match the arrival time. Okay. Give it a shot. Come on then. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Let's go. Yeah, I know the square thing. Let's put it in. Let's try putting it in here. And it is open. Woo. Good work. Seems you were successful. Now, well done, Joe. Hey, Clover. What? Look, we unlocked the door. We can get out of this room. Oh. Oh, let's go then. Clover. Oh, it's stuck in the hole. It says open. The green on the left. Open the door. So yeah, I hope you like this little stream. I do like this game. I will continue with this. Doesn't matter what people think. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do save. I'm gonna do there. Click the save. Are you sure you want to save? Yes. Finished saving. And what do we get here? Yes, return to the title screen. So I hope you like this game. I certainly do. I haven't really published it to YouTube yet, but I will right about now anyway. So hope you liked it. I hope you do see some support here and there. Either with following me on Twitter, not Twitter, Twitch, or on YouTube, that works as well. Right now I think I have 10 followers, I need 50 apparently, so slowly but surely. Else I do have the little donation site down below, which I will just say now in the end here, people will probably just skip this, but doesn't matter. So I have these mask things for the camera over here. I do have some sort of like, if people do watch enough, they actually get some sort of reward. And I also get normal donations and a merch stuff, but that's not big. It's just something I played around with. So else, we're gonna finish up with this. Why do I know? Why? Why do I know these things? So yeah, we're gonna end it off with a bit of rock here, apparently. So yeah, we're gonna end it here. I hope you do like it. So I hope to see you in another stream or another video. So I hope to see you next time. So we're gonna finish this off and then we are going to see. So good day or good night. See you next time. Bye. Now it is time. Let our game begin.
Let our game begin. Okay, I'll just say one.
For one thing, before we end this, or I might just do something with this. The thing, how do I know? That's more or less a part of what this game is all about, why we can choose the time. So, more of that later in the game. Bye!